21 and you're a 6, you've got a fantastic time in 2025 to plan for 2026, because that is going to be your year. So I would use all of 2025 to look down every avenue, look at what can be reduced, what can be added to, and what it is that you've left unfinished that you might want to move forward with in 2026.
And Beverly, does that apply to most people for 2025? Like, with the energies coming into such a positive movement, are we going to, obviously things are going to start progressing, all this movement's going to come in. That's absolutely wonderful. And then is it building up again for 2026 to be even more spectacular?
It will have, because you know, we've got a lot of, we've had, like from about September, we've had all this chaos, haven't we? We've had, you know, everybody that I've spoken to, all my clients, you know, everybody across the world, no matter what country they're in, even as far away as Bali, hi to Bali, they all have had issues. They've all had silly things and chaos. I mean, Bali had these huge red caterpillars everywhere that were turning into moths and butterflies and things, which is unheard of. So that power and the energy of the chaos is moving, and that always signifies transformation, because you have to have the chaos first before you can transform. But have nothing in the beginning of this year that is fixed. Don't say yes to a whole bunch of things. Wait, just wait. Because these are the new beginnings, and the chaos is always a precursor to the new beginnings and then the transformation. And you will find then that if you wait just a bit and you decide a little bit later, say for instance after January's over, in February, you will then be starting to make the right decisions.
I love that. Right, next question up. Lady Letitia, that stupid stuff. Question. What does the new year bring? What does the new year bring? Birthday 9/7, that's 72. Your hair is on point, Ron. Oh, yeah. Happy New Year, panel. Happy New Year, Lady Letitia. Your hair is on point. Ron's hair is on point. Sorry, I'm in shock. I'm looking at Beverly.
Yeah, listen, we're talking. You just arrived. You've just arrived late to the party, man. That was a meme from earlier. Okay, you just arrived here late. All right, that's all that is, Jen. All right, don't worry. I'll pull your card as well, Letitia.
Wonderful, the wonderful Lady Letitia. I've very much got water for you. Absolutely. Ooh. Seeing clearly, being able to go with the flow. But the main thing I'm getting for you, lovely, is that sight. Where it's clear, you're able to see through the horrible things in this world. You're able to see through people. Wasn't too sure what words I could say there, but you kind of get my gist. So, you did it well. You get that, yeah. So very much, but also I kind of get very much calmer waters now. Calmer waters as we move further for you as well, lovely.
Right. So we've got the number 7, Lady Letitia, Mother of Dragons. Absolutely amazing. That number 7. That is super smart. Sevens are able to have the most inquiring minds. They process information really fast. They do a lot of research analysis, and they seem to be able to join the dots where other people are sort of floundering around and not quite sure. Also, I think make great actors, because the number 7 is able to put on a face. And meanwhile, at the back here, there's lots of processing happening, and they're doing lots of good things. Also, I think the 7s can find that sometimes they need a bit of space, and they need to be able to withdraw from the world for just a little while, and then they bounce back. So very much like a dragon.
Love that. Right, next. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I'm getting a weird one for you, Letitia. I'm getting fear and mischief.
Sorry, Ron, you're reading. So this is brilliant. Ron's in the mix for this. Right.
Again, late to the party. It's all good. We appreciate being here. So I've got fear and mischief. Okay, but I actually feel that relates to yourself. I think you need to let go of perhaps things that you're worried about that you've done in the past in your life, things that are maybe dwelling on you. I get drawn to more of that side. I don't think that there's a dark force coming, and I certainly don't see Hey, maybe it is. Maybe you've got a dark secret that you're doing something behind the scenes that nobody knows about, and you need to be careful because it's going to come to an end. Maybe that's what it is too. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm always, like I say, I've got to give the positive and the negative. So it could be that. So if you have got a secret, nip it in the bud because it's going to come public. Or it could mean that you just let go of some of the decisions or things that you've done that you're not proud of in your life, which is something that will give you a sense of freedom in the coming year. Maybe, though, I don't know. Listen to the ladies, not me. I'm new to this. Jen, who's next?
Next up, La Lopez. So, what is my love life going to be like for me in the future? 22, all the twos, man. 1976.
Whoa, look at that.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. I need another piece of paper. There we go. Right.
So, cards. Let's have a look. What have we got
6
for the love life? So, we've got the child. So, the child is very much learning. I believe over previous times, previous relationships, there has been a lot of learning, not only on a soul level, but on a practical level, on an emotional level. So I think all of that is kind of like coming together now, and that you're very aware of what's happened, how it's happened, when it's happened, so you can pull all of that learning together. And also one of the things with the child that I'm being very much reminded of, and I'd really love to share the image in my head, but it'll take too long, is joy and having fun. Don't always take this so seriously all the time. Yes, finding that love and life partner, but really one of the things I'd like to invite into you and your heart is that joy and that fun. What is it that you do to have fun and relax and like play music out loud and just dance really freely and all those wonderful things, because that will start lightening up those energies, because it seems as though it's kind of very, very serious, very, very serious. So again, with the child is bringing that fun element in there as well.
Okay, well, take exactly what Azria said, right? Come out of yourself, find that kindred spirit. But when it comes to your love life, okay, it is, you need to be ready. If this is the year that you're wanting your true love, okay, I don't mean, you know, some swiping, some left, some right swiping madness. I mean the real deal. It is down to you, okay, and you have to make it known, because you got wrath, okay, you got wrath, and that is, I'm telling you now, I feel like you're one of these people that if we give you a 10,000 piece jigsaw, you're going to sit there till it's all done. Okay, you're going to make a point of getting it done. And I feel like if you put your feet down, if you grow the way that Azria said, step outside your comfort zone, attract that, you know, that childlike spirit, you know, go spin it, dance in the rain, metaphorically speaking. But once you are ready, it is down to you to make it happen. You may have to do the chasing, right? But what you'll endure will be worth at the end, I believe. Or again, don't listen to me, listen to the ladies. I don't know, I'm new to this, okay?
All doing very well. So the number 11 is this person, 2/22/1976. So we have yet again, we have a master number, which has tremendous unique meanings behind it. And it's expressed by all the changes. And because you've got the 2 and the 22 and the 11, it actually enhances the 11 and the 2 as well. So it is one of those that you can express a lot of missions in your life, and also life changing. Particularly, there's also, because it's an 11, there's a very deep spiritual element to it that perhaps later you need to start looking at and decide. But for next year, 11s are going to do extremely well next year.
Fantastic. Right. So they get so creative with your names on bloody YouTube. So, beauty of an unpopular cake maker with Jamie A. Hey, everyone. Question: what does 2025 have for me? Birthday 2nd of the 9th, 84.
I want to know why your cakes are unpopular, right? Do they taste bad? Are they just rude? Do you know what I'm saying?
Are they deliberate? Like,
symbology, offensive symbology. Like, well, what are we talking about here? I need more information here. I need more information.
I think unpopular cake maker, because I think that somebody might have taken the P out of her when she originally started about that, and she's never forgotten that. So she's used it. I think our little cake lady, the beautiful cake lady, with Jamie. She's actually a popular cake lady now, but she's never forgotten her past. That's what I think.
And I will add to that with this card of magic, because I actually think you can create a lot of magic, whether it be through cakes, whether it be through connections with people, whether it be through, I've got singing coming up, very much singing, a singing voice coming up in there as well. So yeah, absolutely. That unpopular cake maker. No, you make some amazing magic in life in general, within yourself. So please never ever forget that.
Okay, well here's one for you, and I don't really know. I'm new to this, so for me, Jamie, I don't know if this means anything to you, but with regards to what does 2025 have for me, I pulled grief. So that can mean a multitude of things. It may be that you're moving past grief. It may be that you're going to be aware of people around you if they go through something that you need to put. Did you all just hear that?
Yes, we did.
What's going on?
Yeah. Who's throwing what around in the back?
It's something getting thrown around in the back. I'll tell you that right now. The little tub that was on the chair here has just been thrown off the door. Yeah.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Nah, it's all good. It's just as long as somebody else heard that, it's fine.
We did. We all heard it.
Yeah.
I'm never popping around yours for a cuppa, mate. That is, not trouble. No.
So, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to take that as a sign that I should stop talking about this card, and I'm going to let you interpret this card, Jamie. All right.
Yeah.
Also, get the cakes out. You must have an Instagram. Share your Instagram. We want to see the cakes.
The cakes. And believe it or not, Jamie is again the master teacher, 33. So here we go again. Angelic numbers, soulmates, great vibrations. The creativity is in there, and the passion and the joy. So no surprise that Jamie has beautiful cakes.
Brilliant. There's a question that got skipped by Jarrell Morris. I'm kind of watching the side chat and the super chat here. He did super chat, and he wanted to know what's the year's got in store for him. He's 09/14/1993.
Also, you're all fully developed adults in the side chat, and I know you have a comprehension of when you see 30,000 super chats come in, right? And your number 2,225 in the queue. Understand, we are doing our best.
It can't be 30,000 super chats. It's not 30,000.
That's how many there is. Okay,
if we do miss any, I am keeping half an eye on the side chat. So just at Jen Hopkins the Great, I think it's on there, and I will try and get to them as well. But yeah, it's crazy.
That's the gentleman that you mentioned, 09/14/1993, is a 9. Remember, this is about the 4th number 9 that we've had so far on the show, which is very interesting. Lots of 9s. They're coming into their own next year, and they are, they've got a huge expression. This gentleman has got lots of decisions to make, because it's a destiny number, and it's things to whether or not to do items in the life for the greater good, or to follow the business career, or to follow the creative career. So there's these energies coming through from all the different areas. And I think that is one of the ones that I would say to you, 1993, because of the energy that was in 1993, basically your energy is to make a difference, whether it's through your creative side, or whether it's through your business side, or giving back to humanity. Any of those will do for 1993 as a number 30, as a number 9.
Thank you. Anyone else for Jarrell, or shall I move on to the next question, which is, I'm not going to lie, it's rather dark.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's
go. You ready? Ron, you're going to be over this one. Happy New Year. Will the kids in Haiti ever be left alone from one organisation, from the likes of Rainn Wilson, who uses them for bad?
I think when we look at the business model of human transportation and procuring children, there's no better business model for doing that than a place like Haiti. It is the most impoverished Western country in the world, it is so prone to natural disasters where people just sweep in to help, right? Hey, we'll give all these undocumented kids whose families have now been, you know, devastated in an earthquake. We'll look after them, and then off they pop. Okay, so the problem isn't. It's such a bigger problem than just trying to simply solve it, even through educating people, even through reporting on these things, because we're talking about a $34 billion a year industry. Okay, and if there was a simple solution, I would be here for it. So let's say, for example, all the nasty people like that you're naming here, Smithy, right? If we were to suddenly, if something was to happen, an act of God happened, an anvil, a plane full of anvils flew over the country, all the anvils fell out, and you know, and people were no longer here, and those bad people were gone. It would be the same thing that would happen at McDonald's if the manager got hit by a car. They just bring in the next guy, and the cycle continues. It is the most infuriating debate topic that my Spectrum ADHD data-based mind has come up against, because other than a reset of the planet, and I don't even mean from an EMP standpoint, I mean an arc level scenario. Okay, if you want a biblical like reference here, we need like Noah 2. You know what I mean? That's and that is seriously how unsolvable this problem is for me.
And also, Rainn Wilson is actually a 7 in numerology. Yeah. So there is a very unusual side to him. But I think because 7s also like analysis and research, and they like that kind of work where processing information is needed, and being in movies and, you know, arranging things to do the disappearing act and transportation and moving things around the chessboard definitely fits with the number 7. So it's quite interesting. But some of them in 7s, particularly next year, might actually go to ground and become hermit-like, or decide to move out of the public face of everything for some period of time, because the energies are changing.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, Azria, before we move on to the next?
Oh, no, please do, Jen.
Please, next. We've got tons to get through. It's good fun. Thank you, Jackie Kia, for the super chat. What will 2025 bring me, especially with my son, 11/22/1963 UK?
Okay, what have we got? Oh, we've got the arrow again.
That's for yourself,
Jackie.
Wow.
We've got. I'm going to pull that one for you, and then I'm pulling. Oh, sorry. Then I'm pulling the staff, so very similar for your son. So with both of those there, the staff and the arrow. So I think I want to bring that into sort of one for you in regards to, absolutely, as we were saying before, it's heading forward. With the arrows, it's knowing what is going on around you, and with your son, absolutely. I think there's an element for him as well, kind of coming into his own and going, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. So again, I know I've been told, like, we're kind of ending up with a few of the same cards at the minute, because people are really kind of coming into their own and coming into their power and knowing from an intuition perspective that's the way they're going. But again, with that arrow, it's just being aware of your surroundings, because it's knowing what the wind's doing, the brightness, everything like that. So being aware of your surroundings there. But for the sun, it's knowing and having that power in his hand to know who he is. Thank you.
Very good. So this person is a 7, and because of the different types, because you've got the 1963, this person particularly is a seeker and a mystic person, is also drawn to a lot of spiritual sides. But because of the 1963, I'm also picking up psychically with the energetics that this person hasn't really followed through with these things, because obviously life has been very busy. This person can now decide to be introspective, think about self-reflection, but also think about what is it that will make my heart